Welcome to our sea turtle rescue. Here's our little juvenile green sea turtle that you see there. You can see the line hanging out from him. As he was swimming along the bottom, in some of the vegetation, it kept getting hung up on the rocks. And I knew it was just a matter of time before it got hung up on something and drowned him, or just with how many times it was wrapped around his neck. It was wrapped at least 70 times around this guy's neck.
James, come here with your knife.
And I couldn't do it without a knife, so here I am calling James over. He had a knife on him. We finally get him to the surface. I chased this thing down for probably 45 minutes. I was beat. Finally get him up. Our friend Adam was in town. We were all out spearfishing, and so Adam grabbed the GoPro out of my shorts and was able to record us, which I'm really thankful for. Glad we got the footage. At one point in here, Adam says we should take him to shore and do it there because me and James were kind of beat trying to cut it off him with him flapping all over the place. But it's funny, we were kind of worried about the judgment that maybe tourists or people that just didn't really know the experience that we had, if they would have saw us dragging a sea turtle up on the beach. Everyone's pretty protective of them, but obviously we had this guy's best interest at heart. Just wanted to see him survive. I mean, only 1 in 5,000 baby turtles make it to adulthood, so when you see a juvenile out here, they have a really good chance of making it and then coming back and laying eggs and furthering the species. Right around that point there actually is Turtle Beach, where a lot of turtles will head up and lay. This is in Makaha, west side of Oahu. And if that didn't put you at ease, me and my wife actually do have training with sea turtles. We worked for the Network of Endangered Sea Turtles in North Carolina, and we actually worked in the Star Center, which was the sanctuary for injured turtles. And so we would take care of them and rehabilitate them, get them back into a place where they could swim and take on the sea again. So I've been around turtles a lot, actually, and when I saw this guy, I just knew that he maybe had a couple weeks, couple months at the most, that he was going to make it with just how much line was on him. Like hundreds of feet of line just wrapped around his neck, also around his fins, and so it was kind of restricting his mobility. Look at that face. They're so cute. Seriously. Look at him. I love it. Yeah, if you look close, you can just see a lot of the line coming off. It's hard to tell with the water and the quick shots here. Man, such a beautiful little creature. Love these guys. I would have been heartbroken if I wasn't able to track him down. Glad I was able to catch him. Glad James had a knife on him. I never spearfished without a knife. I don't know what I was doing. So I think right about here, we thought we were done, and then we noticed even more around his other fins. We had both his front fins. I don't know how he got so wrapped up. I'm not going to blame it on irresponsible fishermen, because sometimes, you get the line caught on something and you have no other choice but to cut it. But if you're being irresponsible and just cutting off line and throwing it in, then, man, I definitely have a problem with that. What's cool about this too is, we're all out there spearfishing, hunting, and what I've come to find, especially with spending time with James and Adam, is hunters are oftentimes who take the best care of animals. Finally get to release him. He's just swimming off to the abyss. It was awesome. I loved it. Felt like Steve Irwin, honestly. One of the best feelings of my life. That's how hyped I am. Glad we got it. Well, thanks for joining, guys. That was it. It's our sea turtle rescue.